you know, the microphones just show everything clearly. So it's like, you know, it's I kind of pulled the snare back a little bit to tuck it in, but it just, you know, it's like, you know, the changes come across very more dramatically maybe than he's not there. So it's kind of like consistent. Yeah, about sound is good. I'm gonna stop.
Try
again, one more time.
Okay, first of all, how was the recording?
The recording was really fantastic. This is my favorite kind of recording with a band that really has such strong musicianship and passion, and that is capable of playing so well together. And I think that the recording shows that, because it's possible to do a lot of tricks with, you know, different techniques and different tools, but this recording has no tricks. This is everything happens in that room by the musicians and the sound of the studio itself.
What do you think about Mackshow's sound?
I think it's great. It's very exciting rock and roll music, and I think that is very powerful, and I think that it's very timeless. That it's music that will never be boring, that will always be exciting, that will always have so much life and excitement to it. And thank you Mackshow for a really fantastic week. I really had such a great time. でも本当にMackshow の皆さんは本当にありがとうね。本当に楽しかった。
David, thank you.
You're very welcome. Arigato.
Mackshow どうでした？
How was the recording?
Did we record anything? No, it was great. We had a lot of fun. Very quick, very fast, and rocking.
Okay. Mackshow のレコーディングはまずいかがだったでしょうか？
How was the recording?
感想
The Mackshow?
It's been fun working with the Mackshow and recording them here at Sunset Sound in Los Angeles. When I've known Cozy Mac for about 14 or 15 years, and so when he came to me about 5 months ago and said he wanted to record in Los Angeles, I said, yeah, let me help you. So they wrote a bunch of new songs and practiced and came to Los Angeles last week, and they've been rocking pretty hard here in the studio. Tommy is happy all the time. Happy Tommy, laughing. but he's also in charge, you know, taking care of business and playing really good bass and singing backup vocals. And Bike Boy, he's crazy. I think he's the crazy one. And then Pillow-san is a great percussion player and also a good 50s dancer. I can tell he likes to dance. Let's see. Seiji is he's the quiet one, but his guitar playing is very important for the sound of the band. And then of course there's Mickey-san, and he's a great musician and loves rock and roll and loves people who make rock and roll and play rock and roll. I don't know, they're really great musicians. That's the most important thing, is they're a really tight band, and so they're always really prepared, and they write great songs and they perform them at a very high level. It's very specific. You know, they're playing music that sounds like the 60s and maybe a little bit of the early 70s with some Rolling Stones influence, but they've studied what they want to do, and they're doing exactly what they want to do, and they know how to do it. So it's quite impressive to watch them be a great rock band and play so tight together. Live vocals, live background vocals in the studio, live everything. So, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I think the sound that we got here in Los Angeles is very different from the sound of their other records, and so I think the Japanese audience, the fans, are really going to like what they hear when they hear the record. It's the Mackshow, but it has a bigger, fatter rock and roll sound. So I think it would be interesting to, once this album is finished and mastered, it'd be interesting to listen to their other albums and then compare it to this album from a sonic standpoint. I think the way they played and the way that Cozy sang was inspired by the sounds that we were hearing in the studio, so, the quality of the sound.
In the midnight 夜明けの向こうには Easy to 泣いているのがわかる Fly away 消えてく昨日に苛まれて明日を待てずにいるんだね
We're all right here. This is all drums. All drums.
とったなら way 朝まで話したものさ眠らずにずっと
The rim shots were too extreme or whatever.
Well, I think I rebalanced them, so it wasn't like with the compression. It was like making like the rim shot come out more. Like,
明日が見えずにいたんだねこんな夜はサイレンス月の明かりさえ消えちまえばいいそこにいておくれずっと 「